Hey, I'm Adam Knackers, your funnel coach. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to create your customer avatar. Okay. So the first thing you're going to want to do is actually download this document, which is in a link below this video. And when you download it, it's going to open and you're first going to need to log into your Google or Gmail account. It's actually the same thing, but you're also going to need to take one more step because this is a read-only document. All right. When you open it, it's going to be read-only. So what you're going to need to do is come up over to the left, click on File, and then Make a Copy. Okay. And then you're just going to want to rename it, whatever your business name is, right? So your business, dash customer avatar document. Okay. Then you'll click on OK. And now you will have an editable version of this document. I'm just going to walk you through it quickly. So for those of you that are here, because you're looking to create your customer avatar, you probably already know that it's something you need to do, right? But just to quickly cover why this is so important, basically when you're marketing, when you're creating any form of marketing, whether it's an ad, an email, a blog post, a video, if you want that marketing content to actually resonate, you need to be marketing to someone specifically, right? You need to create that asset, whatever it is, for your specific avatar. So when I refer to a customer avatar, I'm really referring to your ideal client or customer. Okay? If you don't define this and you just start creating marketing willy-nilly, the truth is you're probably going to create content and marketing assets that will not resonate. They will not be effective in your marketing. Okay. That's why this is so important. And for those of you that might be saying, well, Adam, I have a lot of different avatars, or my product and service can help everybody. You don't have to worry that by doing this, you're going to pigeonhole yourself. Because what will happen is as you do this, you're going to find your marketing is more effective, but you're going to attract a lot of people who overlap your avatar in different ways. Okay, so this is not going to pigeonhole you at all. It's just an essential. In fact, it should be the first step in the process before you create any marketing campaigns. Okay, is define your avatar. Fill out this document. Also, don't view this as a homework assignment that you just do and it's done and you forget about it. Okay, think of it more as like a living document because over the lifespan of your business, your avatar will likely evolve. And of course, as you grow, you might have multiple avatars in the long run that you want to serve. So you can just make a copy of the document again and go through the exercise again for every avatar you have. Okay. So let me just go through this really quick. Once you've made the copy and you have your document open, now you'll be able to edit it. You want to go through it in order and fill it out. Like I said, don't feel like you need to sit down and get this done in 30 minutes. Think of it more as like a living document. I would spend some time on it over time until you have it done. And of course, as your business evolves, you may want to come back and update it. Okay. So goals and values. Make note of the goals and values that are relevant to the products and services you offer. You'll use this information to drive product creation, copywriting, content marketing, and email marketing. Okay. So if you're having trouble coming up with an avatar, there's two great ways to actually get more clarity. Number one, think of a client that you've had that you've already worked with and helped, and think about where they were before they found you. This is a great starting point. You might have a client that you just loved working with. Go back in time a little bit. Think about where they were as a way to start to be able to visualize this person and answer these and fill this out. Okay. Another way to do it is if you were also a customer of your product, think about where you were. Go back to a previous time in your life. Think about where you were before you discovered that product is sort of like, again, the basis for beginning to fill out this document. Because oftentimes, if you happen to be one of the biggest fans of the product or service you're offering, a previous version of you is probably a really great avatar. All right. So after you filled out goals and values, then come down to sources of information. So this is basically, think about your avatar again. They probably go and get information related to your problem, related to the problems that your product or service solves. So what you want to do in this part of the document is just list those out. List the books, magazines, blogs, websites, conferences, gurus, right? Basically just influential sources that they go to when they're looking for solutions to the problem that your business solves. In some senses, these might be competitors too. But obviously, as you proceed with your marketing, it's going to be really useful to know this information, okay? Next, demographic information. Give your avatar a name, okay? The reason for doing this is when you give them a name, it becomes a more real thing. It represents an actual person versus it staying abstract. So give your avatar a name, okay? An example, Busy Mom Molly, all right? When I hear Busy Mom Molly, I already can start to visualize what this person looks like, what they're like, right? I already can start to get a clearer picture of that. And that's what's really important, because as you create the different marketing assets and content, it's really helpful to be able to visualize a real person. So one common mistake a lot of people make when they're trying to define their target audience is they'll refer to like women be aged between the ages of 35 to 50. And while that might sound specific, the reality is a 35-year-old woman and a 50-year-old woman are probably in very different stages in their life and will respond differently to different messaging, right? They truly are two different avatars. So pick a specific age to start with. Gender. This is important too, because men and women respond differently to different messaging. So while your product or service might be helpful to both, I would get clear on which, maybe is your ideal client. Is it a man or a woman? Start with a single example, single avatar. You can always, like I said, expand later once you have traction with a single avatar. All right. So define the gender, the marital status, age of the number and age of children, location. Quote, I actually like this one. I think it's a good way to kind of get a better picture of someone's personality. What's a statement or a quote you might associate with this person that reflects their personality and their values? Like as an example, I'm a very adventurous person. My wife and I have done a lot of traveling in our lives. One quote that we actually, I have a t-shirt that has this on it. It says, not all who wander are lost, right? It sort of represents sort of the fact that I'm an adventurer at heart, right? And maybe you're trying to target adventurous people. So you hear that, you associate that quote with your avatar and it reflects something about them, right? Occupation, job title, annual income, level of education. Not only is this helpful in terms of giving you a picture, but as you move forward with your marketing, especially when you start doing advertising, this can be really, really useful for targeting. Okay, because a lot of these platforms actually allow you to target based on a lot of this information. Then last, but definitely not least, list out challenges, pain points, potential objections when it gets to the heart of the matter, right? And in the assets you're using to actually convert sales, whether you're doing that over the phone or via some type of online funnel or a webinar, it's going to be really important that you are able to address pain points, challenges, objections, etc. So this is a really critical piece of the document. Don't skip over this. Make sure you fill everything out. And as I said at the beginning, as your business evolves and grows, you're likely going to have more avatars, right? But don't make the mistake of trying to cram everything into one document. Think of a specific avatar as you grow. And once you've gotten traction marketing to that avatar, then you can always create additional documents for additional avatars that your business serves, okay? But start with this one. So I know this was really valuable. If you're interested in learning more in terms of how to continue to market your business, in the description below this video, in addition to the link to this document, I also have a link to some additional training that can help you grow your business. So feel free to click that link, go get that training. And I look forward to seeing you on future videos and to helping you continue to get traction and to grow your business. I'll see you in some of those future trainings.